It's very hard to express how exciting it was to be someplace at the beginning. When you're there, when the culture is being birthed, everybody is learning at the same time. Everybody is discovering at the same time. Somebody's going to do something that's the aha moment that's going to push the entire culture forward. You know, music is looking at the tools that you have and figuring out creative ways to use them. And I remember the first time that I saw a DJ, you know, basically go back to back, and I didn't really understand what he was doing. And then when he took the record off and I saw that the big rubber mat wasn't there and saw that he had a piece of wax paper, like I immediately went home and you just started cutting out wax paper and you start trying to adopt these philosophies because he was a lot faster than I've ever seen a DJ. When Pioneer DJ came and said they wanted to offer an entry-level controller and they wanted to put this pad scratch feature in, the way it was kind of presented is like, you know what, you can put some basic scratch patterns in that will teach someone how to do it. The 8 different pads are 8 different patterns. Basic baby scratches and basic chirps, and it'll do it for you, and then you can turn around and say, okay, let me see if I can replicate that. Because the idea of it is to get to the point that you will never need to use the pad scratch because now I'm creating all of my own scratches, and that just creates better DJs. And I think working from the fundamental aspect out and just showing you the basics and going up the steps gives you a better footing. We need to keep pushing this culture forward. You know, there was a point in time that I got a little nervous. I was having a conversation with Grandmaster Flash and Kid Capri, and I said, you know what bothers me? I don't know the name of the new DJ that's going to replace us. And I don't want this to die with us. I'm one of the judges at the Red Bull 3 Style event, you know, because this is how we find who the next talent is. We did the first playlist retreat 4 years ago. And for all of us to kind of get in the room, and it has nothing about the industry, it's just about the music and the art and the culture, was a surrounding that a lot of us never been in. What I didn't expect was how needed this was. My goal is to help promote great DJs all over the world. I do not attribute technology as an issue at all. When people put so much focus on the technology part, you're taking all the focus away from the talent. Either you have talent or not. I have never seen a piece of equipment that gives you talent. You want to give people the motivation to learn something. You know, growing up without YouTube tutorials or people to teach you that you're just trying to figure these things out, I think it's great to be able to give back to a group of young and inspiring DJs. So if I can help someone who enjoys music and is curious about DJing, you know, I would love for them to learn the different levels of the culture. I want you to learn how to scratch. I want you to learn how to beat match and mix these two records together. I think it's our job to find the next guy and usher him in. Just like someone like Flash ushered me in, I need to reach back and be able to usher someone else in and let them know how important it is for them to do the same when the time comes.